I'm trying to embark on another different path. He knows that I'm very knowledgeable of the game, that 9 times out of 10, I'm not telling him anything wrong. Brownlee don't want to guard him. You got to use his man to screen to get him open.
What a fake and the finish for the end one.
It's really the easy part. It's the work that's put in, when no one is watching. You just don't want to stay around in the house and just be idle. With maturity, I guess just like a little bit more responsibility. So we just approach the game, more as a professional. I feel like that's the next step of my career. Make myself just more of an asset. It's like, man, you can't even do your job. Like, shit. Are you doing your job? I can't do mine. Literally, like you can have your cell phone on a stick and do everything and record, but as soon as they see a real camera.
Oh, we in the gym, the security dude coming in, the whole time he like this. I'm like, well, tell him to start recording me then if I can't record.
This is crazy, it's crazy. I don't know, backwards. With maturity comes, I guess, just like a little bit more responsibility, of how we handle stuff on like our downtime, how we handled, ourselves off the court, being out of the spotlight, not really trying to go to much places, coming back to the house, watching film, making sure that, Chris's body is right. We doing, cold tub, hot tub recovery, sauna. So we just approach the game, more as a professional, where back then it was just, just raw, just talent and just having fun, that kind of thing.
So you got with the NBA Finals right now, Z-Mac?
Who I got?
Yeah.
Well, I'm New York, of course. Of course.
You see, I'm a little different. Gotta make me a believer. I start, you feel me? When it's almost that time for them to win the chip, like, all right, shout out to them. But they gotta make me a believer. My pops been a Knicks fan since before I was alive. Never see the Knicks with nothing. I ain't getting too happy.
I saw some clips with the New York fans. They're crazy.
Yeah. You see them chasing them?
Yo, we got one. We got one.
What would you do for a Knicks championship?
Yo, he was out, bro. People standing up on top of the light pole, they going crazy.
Hold on, bro. They wildin', bro. Look at this, bro. They wildin'. Oh, I keep freezing. They didn't even win yet. They're like, when they,
That's what I'm saying.
if they win,
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks straight,
They
they gonna need Army, the Navy, SWAT.
Yo, bro, it's gonna be too much people. Like literally, they really are gonna have to call in the Navy. Like I swear to God, because
It's gonna be a government control.
One everywhere. You gonna hear firecrackers, gunshots, all types of in the Bronx, Brooklyn. Like the whole city is gonna go crazy. Like
They're gonna shut the city down.
you gonna shut it down. Philippines got the best fried chicken in Asia.
You've been saying this shit.
It's different for sure.
I don't know what they do. It's not like a season certain way. I don't know what it is. It's just crispy. Yeah.
Crispy and it's the crunch. Like it's fine. Don't worry, Jollibees. We need that sponsorship. I swear, like 7 years ago, we was like almost around like the San Miguel building. We was downtown just walking around by the mall. Some like old like homeless guy, like we know he was just poor. He was walking past me and Chris was talking. What's up, my niggas? I say, I look back like what?
I just kept walking.
But he really take no offense. He was dark. He might have been just a little bit lighter than me. Like
You really said that shit casually.
casually, like.
What up, my niggas? We like. He just kept walking
I
too,
was
like.
cracking up, like, oh. You see what time at 1:13. Game is at 7:30. So pros got to do. You got to get your shoot around. You can't come in at 5 o'clock, 5:30. Try to warm up for a 7:30 game. You know, you got to try to get a feel for the rims, both sides. I would say get up 100 shots, and then, you know, normally in the NBA you have shoot around at 10, 11 o'clock, and then you have an evening game. So, you know, you just don't want to stay around in the house and just be idle and do nothing. You know, people think that the imports, you know, come in and it may be like all about money and, you know, just trying to get the most you can out of a team. You know, I personally know players, you know, and Chris, that has taken pay cuts to try to put together, you know, to try to get the organization the best fit to put together a championship team. Just that imports also have feelings too, and players are not robots. They can't just come out and just do what they're programmed to, so you have to give a little bit of grace to players as well as local players as well. You know, we're not too hard on the local players when they mess up, you know, either, so no one is perfect. So yeah, just doing to others as you want done it to yourself.
You always shoot around before the game?
Sometimes when I need to. I need to. Better to do it than not to do it.
For sure, 100%. Some makes and some shots ain't never hurt nobody. You'll be in the house doing what?
At least suicide every game, like now y'all over there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what
Yeah, home and away type shit, yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Damn. I gotta take a picture of that later when the lights is on. Crazy, bro. Nigga, the boxing match in here, nigga went crazy. Ali. 1975, shit. My pops is like 3, 2. Yo, get that shit up there too. Joel Manila. Two chips in the spring.
Better not see you cheer for no San Miguel. TNT. They want pictures all day, and then when we come in here later, they like, "The San Miguel, we hate you." Man. This is crazy. Yeah, man, it's game day. You know, trying to get this victory. It's crazy. We back here 7 years later. It's cool though, you know. I'm trying to embark on another different path, trying to move from the management space to more like front office, player development, coaching type of thing. You know, not necessarily coaches X and O's, but I feel like that's the next step in my career. But yeah, just for the most part, I'm loving being back here. Yeah, it's just a good little insight to life out here in the Philippines. You know, we got a lot of love for it out here. We love the people, love basketball. You know, one of my long-term goals is just you know, try to get a little bit more partnership, you know, from the NBA with them trying to expand the game, you know, for it to be globally, you know, kind of like how the NFL is having like games in Brazil and Germany, you know. The NBA has done it last year, and I seen them have like games in London and stuff like that, but I feel like it's a huge fan base here, you know, like in the you know, here in the Philippines, in Manila. You know, Kobe has, you know, did his thing, came out here and stuff like that. So, you know, they love sneakers, they love Kobe, they love Jordan. With someone making that connection, obviously, you know, it's good to go pro and stuff like that, but I know some players dream of playing Division I and playing in the NCAA, you know, stuff like that. Everybody aren't just ready, you know, for the pros to just go be sitting behind. And on top of that, they play out here till they 40-something. So if you think you coming out of school 18, 19, you got to play in front of somebody that been playing for 10 years, championship, you got another thing coming. So yeah, it's just a little bit about it, but yeah, just want to, you know, take some time to connect with y'all, and, you know, hopefully we can make it happen and speak it into existence. You know, take it one day at a time and start by getting this victory tonight, game 2, get this championship, and then, you know, make myself just more of an asset. But yeah, that's it for now.
As we welcome you to the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the finals of the Commissioner's Cup. Usually the team that takes game 1 in the series will continue to go with what works, and the team that loses makes the major adjustments. But you know what? In game 1 revealed that both sides will have to make major adjustments. Ginebra lost an 18-point lead twice in the third quarter, while Tropang 5G had their own 5-point lead in a comeback lead. Game number 2 is already underway, and the first touch belongs to Tropang 5G.
Here, look at this. McCullough instantly gets Japan down low and gets the hook shot.
That's a good high-low play there.
right now. McCullough is starting to put his imprint in this first quarter. Trying
You
to
approach the game like a little different. As far as being 7 years later, I've matured, he's matured.
what a fake and the finish for the end one, and that quiets the barangay crowd.
Yes. Stop that run up.
Goes to McCullough. Inside heading, extra pass, BGR with a throwdown.
Great execution there by TNT to stop that run.
Being tied in the series, how will you plan to come out on top on game 3?
The same way we came out today. We was very aggressive from the start. Our guys hit big shots, and that's it. We just gotta stay aggressive. Just come in with a sense of urgency, be aggressive. You know, be the attacker first, and that's mainly it. Play good defense. We in a place to be. We outside, about to go do things we like to do. About to go to the hood, see the kids. Oh my God! No. It's crazy. Just cross the fuck over.
I was just even, talking to, cousin today, and I was like, it's crazy because you would think that obviously with the world sport being football, I don't see no football, nothing out here. I was in the gym yesterday, and I seen a 2-year-old, just learn how to walk probably. He was dribbling basketball fluently. I said, oh my God. To bridge the gap, I feel like that's something that, a challenge that I want to take on with knowing like management and ownership from San Miguel and TNT, just all the other teams, Rain and Shine, all of my friends and players that has came from the U.S. and been imports here. Bobo did his thing here. He got hurt a little bit, but every import that come here, and take over and do well. And then I know them personally. I feel like I could be that bridge connected that gap. So we'll see.
How are you, bro? Where do you eat?
I'm gonna go buy some Jollibee for the kids. Come on, B, get him back, B. She trying to get us to walk here?
Yo, was that a walking distance for you or not?
She thought we were gonna walk that, yeah, right. We would have been still walking.
They would have been known.
Sources say.
$21 piece and rice for the kids. 20 orders. Yo, B. Big shit. Outside.
It's a whole lot of movement back in the day.
That's it, baby. Night is over.
Go get some rest,
Night is over.
relax. Good deeds, with the kids. It's crazy, that love and that passion for basketball. Get them some good food, they're gonna be hyped. You do good deeds and good services, of the others. It'll be blessed over you.
wear a shirt. I'm thugging it.
I'm thugging. Hold up, stop.
This motherfucker. Well, we ready, bro? What you doing?
I'm ready.
Hey, come on, bro. We out.
This guy, right? He was sleeping. Now you want to rush me. Nigga, ready.
4:35. You know, he got text him to be downstairs. He can't wait right there.
Wow. You got the key in there?
No. Oh, no. That's the one thing.
Nigga, look back.
I ain't got my headphones off the thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think would have left the key in there. You would have been sick, bro.
Maybe person you said, you ain't grabbing? Bro, don't do that.
Definitely ask you like, yo, bro, come on, bro.
You gotta know your nigga. That's the first thing you gonna say. You ain't grabbing? Like, bro, you left out. First thing out the door, grab the key. The work ethic just goes into more depth of when no one is watching. No one sees like the thousands of shots, you know, and the closeout on defense, you know, and the drills, you know, and stuff like that. Like no one kind of sees those things, but a ton of work. You know, the game is really the easy part. It's the work that's put in, you know, when no one is watching, when you don't want to do it, when you don't want to get up, you know, when you don't want to be in the gym. That's what really matters and will really, you know, take your game to the next level. So just the off the work court.
What Tracy used to say, he said, shoot the ball. Don't aim the ball. He said, shoot it, don't aim. There you go. He died too, it was so crazy. Showing them with confidence. Coach used to say you can't aim the ball, you gotta shoot the ball.
Tanghali pa lang, nagdagsaan na ang mga PBA fans sa Mall of Asia at pagdating ng hapon, nagsimula ng pumila para makapasok dito sa arena. Bakit nga ba? Game 3 na ng 2026 PBA Commissioner's Cup Finals. The PBA fans have come out by the thousands once again. Bakit hindi? Napakaganda nung unang dalawa. Game 1, etong Barangay Ginebra lumamang ng 18 just to blow it near the end. Pero nagkaroon ng magic Brownlee moment na naman sa Smart Araneta. Pagdating ng game number 2, TNT naman ang umarangkada ng maaga. Pero Barangay Ginebra nag-threaten to be back within 4 late in that one. But steady free throws saved the day para dito sa tropang 5G. Kaya tabla ang ating serye sa 1-1. Game 3 na nga po, live on RBTV, powered by Sports 5. Ito ang finals ng ating 2026 PBA Commissioner's Cup.
He's gonna hit a lot of shots today, watch. Great warm-up. Then going straight in.
Here we go. Game 3, live from the Moab Arena. It is Japet jumping it up kontra dito kay Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. Ball is up and in play. Game 3 of the finals is back on. There's McCullough. That loose to stick.
Especially with Jeremiah Gray there, that should be a good matchup for TNT.
McCullough, full of J. That's good. He's got 4 of his 6 early in the second frame.
That's 2 in a row from TNT. You just want to
You know your good shot.
Yeah, you gotta love it because he understands. You know, they're dancing and everyone's looking at him to jumpstart maybe a run, and he's doing it.
I didn't think that we'll be back here, honestly. You know, like after 2-3 years when, you know, we were trying our hardest to get them like naturalized and stuff like that, we actually thought that like the PBA was done with them. Like it was almost like a one and done thing. And I feel like all the circles have aligned, and 7 years later, we're back here for a reason, to take a team from the 8th seed who potentially, didn't even think that they would make it out the first round.
Start with Chris McCulloch for TNT. He had a really good second quarter of this game. Let's see if he can continue that the second half. He needs to take charge, he needs to take the lead, and he's got to be the creator.
Dom TNT still has not found the balance in their attack right now. What do they need to do?
Well, Kamil Lafana has not made a basket, all right? And he scored 31 in the previous game. They need to be able to get them in better positions.
McCullough on the other side, picking up where he left off, Dom.
Lucas McCullough, we saw 21 points from him in that second quarter. You want him to be aggressive. You want him to get his points going.
McCullough from the left side, the short snap, good.
His shot's looking really good tonight, like I said. So they need to continue going to him as they stay in this 2-3.
Running. They grounded me in front. Take your whole side of the floor. Brownlee don't want to guard him. You got to use his man to screen to get him open.
Get it right back. Dump it inside. McCullough gets the basket, make a son of a foul.
Great pass by Calvin.
So I'm just thinking that he isn't arrogant, like that he's humble, that he can still, listen to other people. I may not know it all, but I feel like he values my insight a lot. He knows that I'm very knowledgeable of the game, that 9 times out of 10 I'm not telling him anything wrong, and that it reflected on the court. His the work that we did off the court reflected on the court, 100%.
Goes to the side step, and one! Malagasivak!
Gotta love what they've done now. They've got a 2-1 lead against TNT.
I just like to say, both teams playing their hearts out. You're not going to win a championship tonight, but you're also not going to lose a championship.
We can't give up them threes like that in the first quarter. We came out sluggish. We came out with no energy. We just got to come out. We got to come out better than we did tonight. We came out the same way we came out in game 1, so we got to come out better. We got to start off the game better. We got to have more sense of urgency once again to just play basketball. The finals, we act like we won it.
7 and not 2.
Hello. There we go. Oh, you won't let me go? I got it. You don't like my mustache? I gotta cut it? Yeah. Cut it look like you? Like yours? Cut it all off? Yeah. I can't cut it all off. Like you? If I cut it all off, I'm gonna look damn like you. You want me to look like you? If I cut it? Alright, one day I cut it. We win a championship, I cut it.
Briscoe, a lot of kids.
Oh, that's it. That's it, bro.
Crazy, yo. I said TNT don't got no fans. Fuck. I'm trying to get the defense chant going. This shit's. That's exactly what I did.
When you try to
boo! I said, yeah, I tried to hype them up. They started booing me. I said, yeah, so I sat right down.
And yeah, bro, after that, bro, they have the whole stadium, bro. I said that though. I said today gonna be crazy. They got the whole stadium, bro.
Yes, sir.
Where you guys in, bro? Are you also playing?
Oh no, I used to play, but I handle like management,
Wow.
social media,
For
you know,
Chris.
stuff like yeah.
Nice.
How was it, bro?
Fine.
Yeah, he,
Just like I remember.
we played together last year.
Okay, 1, 2.
Game day, man. Game 4. Little pre-game ritual, you know, trying to get our mind right, body right. We're about to hit the cold tub, hot tub, you know, chill. Just started taking a little bit of ambiance. It's a beautiful city. Shout out to, you know, TNT. They put us up. Beautiful place. You know, that's one thing. We in the Philippines, you know, they definitely know how to treat us, you know, and we appreciate it too. It's reciprocated, you know. Try to get every, you know, picture or autograph done, you know, for the people who they so kind of love it, though. Kind of just want to reciprocate like that same type of energy. But yeah, you know, we're just taking it easy, just trying to take it day by day, staying super focused, you know, just locked in. And that's really it. You know, you can't really ask for more. You know, this is stuff that you dream of as a kid, for real. Like, it's not only, like I said, not only the NBA, it's in different leagues, you know, around the world. Like, basketball, you know, just brings everyone together, regardless of what you see the Knicks doing. Nah, I'm playing, but but yeah, though. I just learned that, you know, like, PBA has been around for much longer, you know, than I thought. So it's like I still even got to go do a little bit of research, you know, like on my history. But like I said, I do know that they love the game, they love the sport. I seen a 2-year-old dribbling like he was 13. I was amazed in the gym. I was like, oh, nah, that's just really, you know, like where I'm at with things as far as like my short-term goals and my long-term goals. You know, short-term obviously being hopefully that we can secure, you know, like the championship.
Someone asked me,
What?
if you're the new import for the next cup for 2006.
Right? Maybe. Just know I might be coming out of retirement. Come out here and get 45 and 10. You know, that's what they don't know. I really could be. It's like doing this in my sleep.
Very critical for TNT. Matalo sila rito, mababakod sila to a 1-3 series disadvantage. And I will also give Barangay Ginebra a big lift. They will have actually a thrice to beat advantage moving into game number 5. Kung manalo sila rito, that's why this is very critical for TNT. Because it's either going to be 2-all pagkatapos ng larong ito or 3-1 for Ginebra.
Put it in with his left hand on the putback. He gets the first 2 points here in the second period. Effort. And here are the dark shirts once again. McCullough all the way to the rim.
Nice move, nice cut. Ang bilis to.
Heading down to McCullough. McCullough will turn. Put it up strong against JB. They go to heading on the other side. Oh, that's a big one. That is 17. Coach John with the lead.
17 points already with 8 minutes to go.
heading. Bouncing to McCullough, who lays up that ball. Balik kay McCullough! Chris McCullough finding that lane wide open in Bartlett like the Red Sea, and he put it home. Si McCullough, for that to go! Wala pa siya napapasok na ganyan!
That's a dagger. That's now getting
Sunod-sunod ng mintis nila. But that's enough to get victory. And there is a smattering of TNT fans here. We heard them cheer as the buzzer sounded because their team has now evened up the series.
Yes, 2-2. And that's the finals for you. It was a great effort on the part of TNT.
Congrats on the win. From a 40-point plus point in Game 3, you had 20 plus points now. Despite Justin Brownlee scoring more points than you, it was you who had the finishing touches on the last game. Can you talk more about the final stretches?
Why does it matter? JB scored more than me. That shouldn't even matter. We got the win. I set a lot of good screens. I got my teammates over for good shots. We won the game. We played very well today.
And just some of the things that the fans truly won't understand, you know, just the little things in the game, like setting good screens, you know, getting your teammates involved, you know, really studying the game, watching the film, understanding that you have to really study your opponent, not just go out there and just play the game. You know, the battle is won off the court as much as it's won on the court. So, you know, it's war. You know, you have that strategy. You know, you have that strategies. You can't just go out there and just freestyle. You know, so just game preparation and just little things. That's you know, that's really what it take you over the hump.
One of them games, man. Got the dub. Before he turned up. Boy, old man right here, man. Jeez. I was over there blaming myself like, oh, hold on, yo. I said, we ain't warm up correct. I said, I'm right. If we'd have lose, bro, I'd have never let myself let this shit down. What's going on? Bro had to get going. 2 knee surgeries, that boy's still at. I'm just happy he got the dub.
That's the 3 now, man.
That's the 3. That's it.
I'm doing mad shit. That's not even on stat sheet, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
they don't see that. Big time screens.
Mad screens. They get the motherfuckers mad open, bro. Like,
and what killed me is that they don't never ask about your assists. All they care about is points.
Like, Justin Brownlee scored more than you. Why? It don't matter. We won the game. We won the game.